Welcome to the next year in my Best Actress review series. Which one is it, Bette?
This is 1852, Dublin.
Almost, Bette, you're only off by 100 years. Thank you, I'll be here all week.
Boo! You suck!
Okay, maybe let's just start. I admit, on the surface, 1952 does not really seem like a very exciting year for Best Actress. Probably none of the nominated movies in this category still ring a bell today, and the winner that year was such a foregone conclusion for the entire award season that it feels impossible that any of the co-nominees have anything interesting to offer.
You don't win an Academy Award for nothing.
But look a bit closer, because even if the movies might be lackluster, the year still gives us exciting actresses and various intriguing angles to observe. There's Susan Hayward, continuing her rise as one of the major dramatic actresses of the decade. It is famously the only year that saw both Bette Davis and Joan Crawford nominated at the same time, because there was this other time when things didn't quite go as expected for Joan. And the year symbolized like no other how closely Hollywood and Broadway used to be connected, as we have not only one but two legendary stage actresses recreating their New York successes on the big screen. And just because Shirley Booth was back then, and from what I have heard and read, is still today, a pretty obvious choice for the win, let's not overlook the unique circumstances of her Oscar success story. How she was able to make her movie debut in her 50s, also officially she was still in her 40s, and experienced an almost unheard of level of popularity and critical acclaim. But how could she overcome the usual stigma against actresses who dare to be older than 40? Why did Hollywood give her a chance in 1952 after ignoring her for so long? And how did she become the overwhelming favorite in the Oscar race? In the 1952 video series, I will tackle these questions and also take a closer look at Shirley's co-nominees, what their nominations meant for their overall careers, how their performances were perceived in its days, and how the Academy's recognition helped to find ongoing success, or why it didn't really matter at all. So continue with part 2 of the series for the first nominated performance, and as usual, spoiler alert for all discussed movies.